Silver Palace does several things well, but it is too early to call it the next major open-world gacha. Its Victorian setting has a distinct identity, the detective cases genuinely branch, and the combat is much better than it was in the first beta. But after around 20 hours with this build, I also found one system that could create a serious pay-to-win problem if it reaches launch unchanged. So let's look at what works, what doesn't, and where the game actually stands. Welcome back to CrusherXGaming. Today we're breaking down Silver Palace by Silver Studio after around 20 hours in its second closed beta. World, investigations, combat, performance, characters, gacha, and my final score. One more thing first. 7 chibi characters are hidden in this video, and spotting them all could win you up to $500 in our $2,000 anniversary event. Details at the end. Keep your eyes open, and let's go! First, what exactly are we reviewing? As of July 26th, the Dichotomy test is live on Windows PC and runs until August 13th. It's a closed test with no real money purchases, and yes, all progress gets wiped. But don't let the word beta fool you. This is Silver Palace's biggest playable build yet. A male detective option, a much larger city, new activities, revised combat, and over 40 hours of content. That's not a vertical slice. That's practically a pre-release game. Just know, no release date yet, and no mobile or console for this test. Let's start with the biggest win, Silvernia itself. The accessible map is more than double the size of the first beta, and honestly, it finally feels alive. NPCs run daily routines, street encounters happen around you, vehicles roll past, and you can ride the Silverium Pegasus through it all. Industrial zones run by the United Mining Industry feel nothing like the River Constabulary's districts, while noble houses, guilds, and criminal groups fight for influence between them. This isn't a backdrop for character banners, it's a city of institutions. And the story gives that city a reason to exist. You return as the detective 3 years after the Evermore airship disaster, blamed for the death of Queen Agoria, haunted by the loss of your sibling and partner. A single marked bullet ties that tragedy to the Nameless Ashes case, and the factory conspiracy around Ashley and the other Cinderellas drags the mystery straight into Silvernia's exploited working class. It's dark, it's personal, and it works. But here's the question I had going in. Is the detective gameplay real or just decoration? It's real. Deep thinking and culprit tracking reenactment let you inspect crime scenes, collect clues, rebuild events in a mind palace, then choose the deduction that fits your evidence. Cases can genuinely end differently. In the Resurrection Enigma, your reasoning can lead to the Jekyll ending. My favorite moment? Scanning a crowd, face by face, hunting werewolves. I wasn't watching an investigation, I was in one. Need a break from casework? There's chess, driving, Pegasus riding, and Scarlet Gambit, a Balatro-style poker roguelike with its own modifiers and resources. Not everything is equally deep, but the variety makes exploring feel deliberate. Now, combat. Returning players will feel the difference immediately. Silver Studio recalibrated impact audio, hit lag, and recovery animations, so attacks and parries no longer feel floaty like Beta 1. Dodges are snappy, executions add spectacle. Faster swaps keep the whole team in the fight. Tactical assaults give switch-ins their own attacks, while weakness states and reactor resonance open coordinated damage windows. They also untangled 3 systems that used to blur together. Reactor attribute is your element. Combat style is your battlefield role. Identity is the narrative archetype. 7 attributes, 5 combat styles, 6 identities, including 2 no playable unit uses yet. The roster has room to grow. But here's my biggest gameplay complaint, the enemy AI. In group fights, enemies literally queue up and attack one at a time, and that kills the pressure a parry and swap system needs. Encounters rarely force you to master the mechanics, and with a parry window this generous, failure feels almost impossible. That has to change before launch. The roster? 14 unique playable units, plus male and female builds of the protagonist. Ashley, also known as Cinderella, is the featured limited character, and she's an absolute menace. An explosive Ignis Burst carry with a flame sword in one hand and a machine gun in the other. Her 2 gauges feed a 12-second quenched state with enhanced attacks, higher crit rate, and a flaming chariot finisher. Real setup, real payoff. Rex brings Fulmin resonance damage through dual truncheons, nunchuck follow-ups, and a full rage refund from his ultimate. Red Rose mixes stylish gunplay with team support, planting explosive rose blooms while raising party critical damage. The designs are excellent, but the stronger achievement? Every character's story peels back a different layer of Silvernia. Okay, time for the bad news. Performance. Open areas can run well, but dense districts tank the frame rate, even on strong hardware. Since stronger graphics cards don't fix it, crowd density and world streaming look like the real bottleneck. Testers also report upscaling blur, installation failures, crashes, and device checks blocking unsupported systems. Ray tracing is disabled, with no useful data yet on netcode or latency. Elementa says optimization work is ongoing, but Unreal Engine 5 launch performance remains a big question mark. Which brings us to the system I warned you about at the start. The GACHA. Quick disclaimer, this beta has no purchases, so nobody can judge launch pricing yet. Here's what we can see. A pull costs 360 reactor crystals, and the limited character ceiling is 100 pulls. Current evidence points to Ashley being guaranteed at that ceiling. No Genshin-style 50-50, though pity carryover between limited banners isn't officially confirmed. There are separate pity tracks for characters, motives, and the standard banner. The limited motive banner caps at 80 pulls with a 50% featured chance, so signature gear might become the tighter resource decision. A 10 pull costs 3,600 crystals, over double what several competitors charge. But that number alone means nothing. What matters is how fast players earn it, and launch income is unknown. The 100 pull guarantee and generous beta rewards are encouraging signs. The real concern is Psyche. 6 awakening nodes require 6 duplicates, 7 copies for a complete character. Personal damage behind duplicates? Familiar GACHA design. Team-wide multipliers are a different animal. Client-captured values show Cynthia II granting the whole team 20% attack and 15% all attribute damage, while Red Rose can hand the entire party 20% defense ignore and 63% critical damage. Red Rose can't be duplicated in this beta, so those values are visible but not playable. If they reach launch unchanged, Awakened supports will amplify every damage dealer beside them, and the account gap will compound. One silver lining. 4-star characters use the same structure and are much easier to obtain. If comparable 4-star supports exist at launch, free-to-play players get a real alternative. Until we know launch income and the full Awakening economy, treat this as a risk, not a final verdict. Before the final score, here is the clear pros and cons list after 20 hours. On the positive side, the music and visual direction are standouts. Silvernia is worth exploring instead of feeling like a corridor between objectives. The story and investigation are genuinely distinct from most games in the genre, while the side activities provide useful pacing breaks. Combat has satisfying dodge and parry timing with meaningful team synergy. The character designs, kits, and side stories are consistently strong. The beta was also generous with rewards, and the 100 pull character and 80 pull motive ceilings are reasonable. On the negative side, enemy AI removes too much pressure from group fights, and the parry window is overly forgiving. The new bottom left interface is functional but divisive, while repeated executions and timed endgame combat could become fatigue points over longer sessions. Dense districts still have clear frame rate problems, and the upscaling blur, launcher friction, and crashes need attention. The raw pull cost is high, pity carryover remains unresolved, and Psyche could become pay-to-win if team-wide multipliers stay locked behind duplicates. Those are serious problems, but they also give Silver Studio clear targets before release. So where does that leave us? My score for the Silver Palace Dichotomy Beta is 7.5 out of 10. The world, investigations, story, combat, and characters all pull in the same direction. and that makes Silver Palace one of the most interesting upcoming gacha RPGs, period. What holds it back? Enemy AI, dense city performance, and the Psyche economy. Remember, this score is for an unfinished data wipe beta with no real money shop, not a prediction of the final release. Every major problem is fixable, and none come from the game's core identity. If Silver Studio adds real combat pressure, fixes optimization, and keeps team-wide power accessible, this could become something special. The review's done. Time to celebrate! CrusherXGaming just turned 1 year old, and we're marking it with a $2,000 prize pool. The event begins the moment this video goes live on July 27th, and there are 3 ways to win. First, the main event, the Chibi Hunt, worth $1,000. Remember those 7 hidden chibis? They are Crusher, Detective, Ashley, Rex, Cynthia, Gracia, and Red Rose. Found them all? Submit their names in appearance order with every timestamp in my DMs on Discord plus your YouTube channel name. 1 entry per person. The hunt closes exactly 1 week later, August 3rd. Every fully correct, verified entry enters a random draw for 3 prizes: $500, $300, and $200. And please, do not post answers, timestamps, hints, or spoilers in the comments. Multiple accounts, duplicate entries, fake accounts, or spam mean disqualification. Second, 5 genuine comments about Silver Palace or this review each win $100. Copied comments, spam, and Chibi Hunt spoilers won't qualify. And third, 1 active, eligible CrusherXGaming channel member takes home $500. Winners must DM me and complete verification within 48 hours after the announcement, and 1 person can win only 1 prize across the event. Good luck, and watch closely. 1 chibi could be worth $500. Before we wrap up, it's time for today's channel member shoutout. To every CrusherXGaming member, thank you. Your support makes the guides, reviews, challenges, and events this big possible. I appreciate every one of you. Good luck in the anniversary event. Stay safe, stay grinding, and I'll see you Crushers in the next one.